Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, once again, rocking with your one and only host, the Astro Guru, aka owner of the Emerald Tablets. Once again, you're watching Astroteric TV, and it's July 28th, a blessed Thursday. And I just wanted to come out here and touch on the subject of childish people. Because childish people aren't children. In order for you to be childish, you have to be above the stature of a child. So, childish person is a teenager, an adult, things like that, things of that nature. You are definitely more mature, or should be more mature than a child. But we all know that aging is mandatory and maturity is optional. So some people never mature. They just act like children for the rest of their life. Now, the reason we have to bring up childish people, because childish people, if you didn't learn it as a child, the reason you're childish is because you're missing something. You're missing something. And every time a situation comes along, an experience comes along, interaction comes along that shows you exactly where that void that you have is at, you lash out and start acting childish. Just like a little baby throwing a tantrum in the crib and shit. Feel me? I'm mad because niggas won't let me out the crib. Nah, fuck that. That's what's going on. But as adults, you have the option to grow. Now, every time you act childish, start acting like you know it all, you just responding out of your feelings and shit like that, you ain't going nowhere. See, I used to get mad because I'd be trying to help people and, talk to them and teach them and whatnot. And I would get so frustrated, like, why this person don't understand? This shit's so easy. Then I had to realize that we're on two different paths. I mean, God's got a journey for me, God's got a journey for them. Everybody's not my assignment. But then I started to realize something. Like, this person can't understand that because they don't know this. And they don't know this because they've never experienced that. But they obviously think they know it all. So when you bring up the subject, they don't shut the fuck up. They just keep talking out their ass. Just, yep. Shut the fuck up. Listen and learn something. That's really not hard. It's not rocket science, but it's hard for some people to shut the fuck up. So, you got two ears and one mouth for a reason. You feel me? It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Wake up and open your eyes. You don't gotta say nothing to nobody or none of that. Just look around. You always see me by myself because I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with myself because I love myself. I love myself because I've accepted myself. So I got no problems with me. And people that have no problems with them have no problem being alone. Which is probably why you always see me. Because guess what? I'm never telling me no unless I need to. I know it's beneficial for me to do that. And on top of that, there's nobody else that can dictate or you feel me? There's nobody else that can dictate what I do, where I go, how I do it, who it's with. You can never ask me where you was at. Cause I'm going back. What the fuck is you? You questioning me? Are you questioning me? Where was I? In my skin. That's where I was at. You feel me? Speaking of which, I gotta check. I don't like acne and stuff like that. Gotta check. I gotta get in there one time. But yeah. So, you got childish people that got childish tactics. Silent treatment. That means you don't have the answer. And if you do have the answer, you damn sure can't explain it. Because you might get a person the answer. And then the smart person gonna be like, okay, so how that work? Oh, I don't really know how, but yeah, one of them. We're not doing that. We don't play with this people that second guess. We're not playing with doubt no more. We're not playing with stupidity. I mean, it's not an act for me. It's who I am. I know it all. And if I don't know it all, I can figure it out. I just need to know it in that instant. I don't need to know what's gonna happen in 2050 right now. Because 2050 ain't here yet. Feel me? Tomorrow is the day that doesn't come. Tomorrow's the day that's never promised to us. Like, tomorrow's the day that is always, you ain't never seen tomorrow on your calendar. It's just, oh yeah, tomorrow was tomorrow. No, tomorrow's Friday. No, tomorrow's Saturday. Stuff like that. Like, I need everybody to come to, well, first, I need everyone to learn common sense. It's common sense to tell you if you don't have the answer to something, or if you want to learn more about something, you're going to have to shut your mouth to do it. Because you can't talk and hear at the same time. It don't fucking register that way. So some people I don't even talk to at all. The only thing I answer them is no. And that's after they've asked me a question and I don't answer it. And they keep asking the question and I don't answer it. And what happens is, eventually they say, hey, you heard me? I say, no. Now, when that happens, I'm being so fucking sarcastic at that point because of course I heard you. I got ears. I didn't plug them. But I'm choosing to tune you out. Because that's how I avoid arguments. By just tuning out the bullshit. You block it out. So, what happens now is, they say hey, you heard me? Or did you hear me? And I hit them with the no. A smart person won't ask me again. Because they're like, I know this nigga heard me. I know he motherfucking heard me. Like, I know it. But it's not what, the other side of the spectrum, the latter of the two. You said that's what smart people do. The dumb ones ask you the same question they just asked you 9 times again, that they had to turn around and say, hey, did you hear me? That you said no, now they're going to ask you again. You know what I'm going to do? Go right back to tuning them out. Because nobody needs trouble. So whatever trouble may be to you, if you don't smoke, smoking might get you in trouble. And when I say that, I mean, hey, if I don't smoke, I'm probably not going to just be hanging around all the people that smoke. I need to go find some like-minded, like-wise people. You feel me? If I don't like the smell of cigarettes, I'm not standing in a room full of people smoking them. And then trying to make them feel bad about what they're doing. Y'all ain't smoking cigarettes. Y'all gonna die. Y'all getting cancer. I don't see how y'all could do that. Then get the fuck out. The fuck is you hanging around people and shit like you don't like for? Get the fuck out. Go that away. It's really not that hard. But then some people live off of turmoil and bullshit. They just feed into it and feed into it and feed into it. Now, when it comes to turmoil and bullshit, I like to put an end to that real fast. See y'all later.